So for those who don't know, Camelot posted the audio of his phone call with the Rally Retro Games president, and my goodness, this is bad, guys. I need to drink of water. Hold on a second, because holy crap, this is brutal. So Camelcast official retweeted Kirsha, who said, "People who know the history know that I don't like Cam, but what is happening to him is incredibly unfair." Which, I mean, that should tell you a lot right there. Like I said earlier, even if you don't like Camelot, what happened here is a massive injustice. And if you stand by him, even if you don't like him, that means you're baseless and you care about justice in this world. Cowardly people like G&G Expo president are what allow cancel culture vultures to continue harming people they simply don't like. Cam never should have been removed. And now this comes to us from Yeet, who has been crushing it lately. This channel, to me, came out of nowhere. Now I'm seeing it everywhere, but they are on it. Yeet says, Camelcast drops a 28-minute recording of him speaking with the Rally Retro Games president, which, to be clear, where Camelot is, it's a one-party consent state for phone calls. You do not need both parties to consent. So he recorded the call and he shared it. And this call is wild. Camelcast was removed earlier from the Game and Geek Expo for being quote unquote problematic. In this snippet, Camelcast alleges that the president agrees with his politics, but had to do what it takes to keep the expo running. And when you guys listen to this, you're going to see exactly what a piece of shit this president, Jeff, whatever the hell his name was, really is. And this could potentially be the end of the Game and Geek Expo with what transpired here. This is bad.
Like negating like how we could move forward, because dude, and it's exactly what you were alluding to in your video. Is, you know, people taking sides and like harping and going off about it. Like, I mean, it's exactly what you said, bro. Like they're fucking gonna make a big deal out of it.
Yep.
And
so we have the president saying they're going to make a big deal out of it, but sympathizing with Cody and being like, look, man, I'm just trying to make everyone happy here. Look, I had to do it because they were really pressuring me. You got to understand where I'm coming from, right?
I get that. And I totally get that. Like, I get what you were saying. I get where you're coming from, man. Like, I completely respect, like, your thoughts and opinions on it, and I'm not trying to say, oh, you're wrong or whatever. Like, I don't want you to think that this is like an attack against you, or like, obviously you don't care, but like you don't care what I think or what my opinion is, but that's why you have the followers that you have, because you have no filter.
This is cope. This is absolute cope.
Just fucking tell it like it is. I get that, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, like, man to man, like, bro, like, this is fucking everything that I put everything into this community. And
so you are bending the knee to a individual that, let's be honest, is not going to be attending Game and Geek Expo. They're just trying to ruin people, which happens all the time. By the way, I currently have a cancel force in full effect contacting the cons that I have been invited to, that I plan on attending with my family. And they are full on brigading these conventions with messages, tagging them on social media saying, oh, this guy hates trans people. This guy hates this. He's against gay people. He's against women. He's against this. And they're showing out of context tweets. They're showing out of context things, or they're showing in context things that make them look like crazy people, because they're defending people that are basically either PDF files or child predators that I'm standing up against. And they're like, look at this guy. He's a bad person. And I'm like, bro, this is insane. There is a large portion of incels, we'll just say, that live on the internet and they have no purpose to serve other than waking up in the morning and trying to see who they can get canceled from what. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say that is the extent of their purpose on this planet. And holy shit, is that pathetic. But anyways.
When a big majority of it is like having issues, like that's when I'm trying to like look, dude, I don't go left, I don't go right. I'm agnostic to politics completely.
I don't buy that, by the way. I don't buy that at all. That's someone that's trying to cope and be like, look, man, I don't take a side. It's these other people that I'm just bowing to, even though I don't take their side. Like, who are you trying to pretend to right now? Agnostic with politics? What?
I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I really don't. I just want people to come to my fucking events.
Except you, Cody. I just want people to accept you to.
Yeah.
And that's that. And Cody, I'm telling you, that's literally all I care about, bro. I just want to come.
Oh, 100%. This is a crash course in gaslighting right now. Look, bro, it's not you. It's not even me. It's the other people. Totally.
Events are like, man, that's something that's kind of like something that we have here. Like people that would never hang out with each other are there. And they're there just for the fucking games and shit, like the video games and all the stuff that we have.
But if that's the case, why would you ban Camelot? I have not heard a reason as to why he's been banned from the convention yet. What did he do? What did he say? What stance does he have that's so horrific and so bad that you need to cost him thousands of dollars and cancel him and try to make him out to be a bad guy, tarnish his image, ruin his career? For what? What did he even do? Why can't you provide that? What a piece of shit this guy really is. Not you, Cody. Jeff, the guy running it, just to be clear here.
This convention is something that just kind of, popped up here in the last, and we only did this in the last 3 months. Most people, they plan this shit out for years.
Yeah.
And Cody didn't? Like, what the hell? Typically, when I go to conventions, I plan it out about a year in advance on my schedule and where I'm going to be going, where I'm headed. I'd like ample time to organize my schedule, my flights, my hotels, everything that I'm going to be doing. I've been to multiple conventions now and have multiple that I will be going to in the future as well. This is something that takes time, money, organization, focus, work, effort. And oh, by the way, biggest thing probably for someone like Cody, reputation. This is the Game Geek Expo trying to tarnish this guy's reputation. That's where I take a massive issue with all of it.
Like, this is literally, I was just doing stuff in my local community, man.
Hey, if that's not gaslighting 101, I don't know what is. Hey, man, I'm just trying to, I'm just following orders. That, like, is that not, speaking of, ironic, by the way, calling Camelot a Nazi. And then when he calls for information, they're just like, hey, I'm just following orders. Who's the Nazi now? wait a second. I have many questions. We got Mama Oko saying, yeah, that's pretty effed up. Sir Dam saying, it's pretty important to utterly scorch any company or event that pulls some shit like this. It's completely unacceptable in 2025, but apparently we haven't yet made it clear enough.
Like negating.
I'm telling you guys, this whole convention is completely borked. They completely destroyed any potential image, positive growth, future moving forward. If they ever invite me to this convention, it's an automatic no. And on top of that, we've already had multiple people already back out saying they don't want anything to do with it. Camelcast was sharing and retweeting them. Let's see. We got Pac-Man Case, Andy Case, friend of the channel, awesome YouTuber, by the way, who was, as far as I could tell, the latest person to back out of the event. Here it is right here. Pac-Man Case says, "Hey, sir, you may not know me, but I go by Pac-Man Case on YouTube. I have made the decision to not attend the Game and Geek Expo due to the controversial removal of yourself as a creator. I don't know the details, but I definitely don't support censoring free speech. Not sure if I was missing anything, but I just wanted to reach out if there was more to the story." I love Andy. Like, love this guy. Amazing creator, awesome guy. Again, mods, please share Pac-Man Case in the chat. Everyone go check him out. Subscribe to him if you enjoy his stuff. Awesome retro YouTuber and all around amazing guy. But holy shit, how powerful is this? Where it's just some random YouTuber reaching out to Cody being like, "I don't really know you, but I saw how messed up that was, and I don't want to participate with them doing that to anyone." I'm like, I love it. I live for this stuff. I live for that. I'm like, yes, more of this, please. If everyone did this, they'd be like, shit. They'd have to bring him back. And man, how awkward that would be. How awkward that would be. Train keeps rolling, says Camelcast. Saturn Steve has pulled out of the Game and Geek Expo, citing disappointment in censorship. Amazing, brother. We stand tall on this issue. Please share this. Kata says, "Love seeing people come together to battle this needless bullshit. It's great for real." And there's others too. There's others as well. Let's see. We got shout out to Retro Wolf YouTube, standing on principle. "I have made the decision to cancel going to this convention. To anyone that was hoping to see me there, the next convention I'll go to is Southeast Game Exchange. Hope to see you there," which, by the way, I will also be attending as a guest at Siege. I'm looking forward to that. Even though there have been people messaging Siege, messaging the owner of it, saying, "Oh, Smash JT's a bad guy, and here's why." You have no power here. And this is what destroys a convention. This is why no one will ever go to Game and Geek again. You can't do this to content creators because we stand together against bullshit like cancel culture. It's literally what many of us have built channels on. So when you start doing it to us, do you think we're not going to stand together with each other? That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So yeah, fuck Game and Geek Expo and the horse they ran in on. And I can't wait to see this convention crash and burn while the other ones succeed for raising up voices and true diversity in the gaming community. But yeah, no, I don't go to HentaiCon. Is that even a thing? But yeah, shout out again to Camelot. Again, mods, if you don't mind sharing Camelot again in the chat. He's a great creator. He is sponsored by Timcast and a NASCAR driver. Dude is an absolute legend, hard worker, and he doesn't deserve this. Hypnotic says, "Damn, Smash is fired up tonight. Must have finally got some ass." To be fair, hold on. It has nothing to do sexually. I just really take it personally when I see shit like this. Like, if there's one thing that you're going to get me fired up about, it's this kind of shit. When I saw this come through, I'm like, clear the desk off. I'm like, this is the main topic of the night because I don't stand for this shit. If we're going to have cancel culture creeping its way in, we already saw when you give an inch, they take a mile with this kind of stuff. It's like, nope, we've learned. Now we take a very, very hard stance. That's the only way to fight back against it. And you cannot bend at all with it because they will start taking over every inch they can and keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So no, fuck them. Fuck them. But yes, thank you, Hypnotic. Appreciate you. It's actually technically Cabernet Sauvignon, but yes, Mountain Dew for the uncivilized. I'm sorry. I just take it very seriously. I'm sorry if I have a lot of passion here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.